pretty crazy when Hugo starts approaching.
Hugo is a beast, man.
Oh, this is going to be some good damage.
Nice. Oh!
Once again,
oh.
It's doing absolutely nothing.
No, it isn't. It isn't. It really isn't.
I'm going to tell it like it is.
Okay.
Jin spacing with that mental alertness. He's looking for the jump. And here comes Hugo, and he's going to maximize this pretty well. Sweep for the untouchable knockdown. Oh, uses the one hit of armor on the EX, and here goes Steve for damage. Oh, man. Once again, Rufus comes in, and he's losing 50%. Whoa.
Oh, look at the timing over
This
there.
lands the EX Messiah. He's now got Steve in the corner. I don't know if Steve has any EX invincibility, but he doesn't need him because he gets in. Marn and Quickie D take the first game. A surprising upset over Justin and Flo.
So it's Team Marn, right?
Yeah, first game goes to Marn and Clay.
Marn.
Give us a sec while we set up the next match, guys.
So that was Marn's team winning with their Steve and Hugo team. Steve is I've never really seen too many people use Steve, but the way that was seen today.
He's one of those characters, man. If you don't see a lot from him yet, so it's hard to see what you're supposed to go after and what you're supposed to punish. And Marn taking full advantage of using a couple of EX stocks to get 50% or so damage. It's pretty effective.
I'm a big Jin fan myself, and the thing is, I like to use him, but his misstep is a little funky to use. And,
Jin will take some time to get used to, man. Yeah, it's a little rough in this game, but I think it's pretty rewarding. I mean, he looks awesome. He's similar to Kazuya, but with a little bit less damage. However, he's got that zoning fireball spacing game to him at the same time, so it's somewhat worth the trade-off. Next up, we got, looks like Vicious and Warren versus Amir and Thomas.
I
thought we were going to see Akuma for a second. I was getting excited.
We got,
I think Amir is picking Rolento.
Oh, Mr. Pokestick.
Yeah, man. Rolento is easily one of the better characters in the game right now.
With the frame traps, it's just ridiculous.
Amir's going with Rolento. We got Thomas going with Cammy, I believe, and then Warren, I believe, is picking Heihachi, and then we got Vicious using Raven.
Oh, I have this. Yeah. 1 second.
So here we go.
Here we go.
Game 2 of the CrossCounter Invitational. Better believe Heihachi's going to be taking advantage of those high-low mix-ups. It's crazy because he can actually get a good 200 to 300, if not more, damage with a little bit of meter as a result, and goes for the counter. Chooses to sweep to get the technical knockdown, but does not catch the overhead, and here goes Heihachi with this damage.
Oh, no, the overhead.
Ooh. Standing jab and a sweep.
The pokes. Oh, he countered.
That counter is dirty. Opponent requesting, or his teammate requesting a tag, and Cammy's in there safely. A lot of the times if you use that alpha counter, it should give you enough time to get your other teammate in. But you can use the meter to bring your teammate in to get more damage, as Heihachi does a quick combo and goes into his super. Rolento's got the corner. He's got good damage with the follow-up.
See what Raven has.
Oh, I'm surprised he brought him in.
So once you tag in somebody else, does that necessarily take away the red health?
It doesn't take away. No, the only thing that takes away red health is when you use a cross art, where you use both your team members and it does all 3 bars.
Awesome.
At that point, it'll remove all your sub health. And Raven concludes the round as Vicious takes the game for him and his teammate Warren. Lento going right in at the start, getting some good damage off of only 2 hits. And here we go. Here come the mix-ups. Where's he going?
Oh, he didn't go nowhere.
In front. Good corner damage in the end here.
Nice. Oh, there we go.
Go into the cross assault.
Somebody needs to get on the other side. Somebody needs to go. Oh, man.
Wow. Interesting use of 3 meters, but it did even out their health a little bit. But Rolento's got him right back where he wants him.
He teleports.
Look at the follow-up. No, he misses the jab. And tagging in on the last hit.
Oh, nice.
Cammy taking about 20 to 25% just as a result of one combo. Spacing each other out right now as Cammy's on the approach.
Uh-oh.
Raven a little reminiscent of Wesker in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 because he's got his teleport mix-ups, and oddly enough, it's the same voice actor, so
Oh, yeah?
who knows what's
I
going
didn't
on
know.
there.
Very interesting.
Ooh. Is that a safe string?
Oh!
Wow, he almost caught Heihachi on the incoming. Ooh, this won't do much damage because he did the baton twirls early on, but with 15 seconds left, I think they want to get as much possible. Oh, wow.
Let's see. Oh, and it connects.
We got supers in the middle of combos. And
Still might want to
that
tag
will
out.
actually secure it for Heihachi if he's able to block this next attack.
Oh, nice.
Go. Time over. Mike Ross has actually said on numerous occasions that if you don't do something within the first 30 seconds of this game, there might be issues with time.
So, entering the room, Mr. Valle.
Alex has just arrived. And Heihachi lands his counter once again.
And counter
Somehow
again.
getting in between that standing light poke string with the counter. Oh, chooses to go low and actually gets the follow-up.
Oh,
Where's he going?
there we go.
He did not get the ending portion. Rolento guesses right, and this should bring in Cammy in the end. Oh, no, he didn't have the meter.
Oh.
Goes
Such
low
a
this time,
crazy
but does
mix-up
not
game
get
with
the
him.
follow-up. Yeah, man, that's all what Heihachi is about, is the
my
high-low
goodness.
mix-up on his
Yeah.
string. In between the strings, it might not be that safe, but it's still really good.
Team Knit Hats.
Vicious and Warren representing Team Knit Hats. Ooh, Cammy with the walk-up throw. Throws are still really good in this game. Even though the range has been severely decreased, you'd be surprised at the damage, especially with the power gem. Ooh, and Heihachi got his combo. He started with 2 jabs, so it's going to scale pretty hard, but it gives him an opportunity to bring in his next character.
Nice follow-up.
Ooh, what is Raven doing?
Oh!
It's the overhead. That overhead actually leads into a ground bounce, and you can follow up for even more combos.
Team Knit Hats. Taking that round. Taking that round.
Who gets the counter in the air, which allows you to combo on the ground, and looks like he special charge canceled that.
Oh my goodness. Heihachi, why? Still need to take a little bit more damage, it seems like.
Seems to be a lot of communication between the players right now. In this mode, where you have 2 versus 2, there's a lot of control going in between the player that's not playing too, because they have to tag in. So there needs to be a lot of communication going on, and that's what they're doing.
Follows up with the ground bounce.
Once again, Heihachi. Ooh, if you notice what just happened there, I think he had an auto block gem on. Is that what was going on?
I have no idea. It looked like auto block or some type of armor.
Yeah,
But, I mean, I seen that he got
interesting.
hit, but didn't even register, so.
Cammy gets the cross art, but Rolento can't do very much at the end of it.
Nice defense by Heihachi. Oh, he might need to get out of there.
This is a neutral jump. Some tricky stuff. You don't know where. Rolento actually gets the choice. He can react from the pogo if you want to go back, go forward, do a cross up. It's a little crazy. Standing light low forward into follow up. But Heihachi is currently recovering health right now. Those counters are working really well for Warren, I believe. Goes for the roll and gets two lights into his full Heihachi combo. Chooses to use, I believe that was the alpha counter, and then we have a sudden cross assault. The big. It evens their health out, which is good. The interesting thing about cross assault is that there's not a lot of easy unblockable situations in this game. Like if someone's attacking you low, they can't actually jump in high and hit you high. It'll give you a full blocking frame.
That's awesome because it's not broken.
It's
like
not immediately broken,
Right,
but we'll
exactly.
see what happens. So a lot of times people just get stuck in blocks them the entire time of a cross assault. Rolento getting as much damage as possible as we're down to 40 seconds left in this game.
Teleports away. Might want to tag out. There we go.
Interesting use. He uses the anti-air.
execution from Heihachi.
Ooh, tries to bait out a counter but doesn't get it. Rolento's out of the corner. Spacing out with some knives. Oh, it didn't combo, so this is going to do even more damage. 3 standing mediums, very cool.
Heihachi chasing him down. Chasing him down.
5 seconds left. His teammate's screaming, block. So that one went to Amir and Thomas.
And Thomas running off that one, so I guess it's tied up 1-1.
Yep. Looks like we're getting a character switch right here.
Got
I'm
a
thinking
character switch.
either Warren might switch to Ryu, Vicious might switch to Rolento, or I think he also uses Dulzum. Let's see what happens here.
He might run with Ryu, yeah.
I called it. He's going to Ryu. I don't know if you've heard, but Ryu's pretty good in this game.
Right.
He's not bad.
So you take a look at the Japanese tier list?
Oh, I did, yeah. It's riding the top of the Japanese tier list right now is Ken, Ryu, and Raven. There's a question on gems right now. Give us a sec. Okay, and we're underway.
Gems, characters. Back at the Mad Gear hideout.
Yep.
Back there again.
Amir and Thomas have to stick with Rolento and Cammy, but we had a character change from both players with Warren and Vicious. So we got now Ryu and Rufus, reminiscent of some winning of $25,000 Cross Assault reminders that this was Nerd Josh's team from Cross Assault. Oh, were they sandbagging? Were they bagging of sand? Rufus with that amazing anti-air.
Rakus in the trip.
Rolento's jumping heavy punch is an extremely good zoning tool. It hits a lot of things right out of the air. This is the EX Messiah. Rolento on the approach, but gets anti-aired medium punch. Uh-oh. Rolento with the throw mix-up, and now he's got Rufus in the corner. He rolls out, but does not get the pogo.
Punch here.
Ooh, this is going to do a lot of damage, but I think it was a little too close to the corner to follow up with the roundhouse.
Rufus might want to take a break here pretty soon.
Rufus has that approach with the medium kick, but this should just about do it.
It's one thing I ran into with Street Fighter Cross Second. Sometimes you just forget to tag out.
Yeah.
You know, just in the moment.
It's tough sometimes. Like it's either you don't really forget, but you try to find that safe moment, and you want to reserve it for that safe moment. But sometimes you just need to eat the damage. Just for a neutral pogo.
This damage gem going on.
The damage is good right now because he's got that power gem on. Yeah, man.
That's a
Once
quick
again.
round. Wow, Team Nidhack.
Power of Rolento.
Taking her off.
That goes to Amir and Thomas.
Amir,
L.I. Joe and Valle.
L.I. Joe and Valle are up next. How's Valle? You guys know who he is, obviously. Pretty sure you guys do know who he is. But seen him make an appearance here in Machinima. This is one of his first times here, so see where that goes. Now we have Viscant.
Okay, so coming up next, we got Viscant and Steinmania versus L.I., now L.A. Joe, and Alex
L.A. Joe.
Valle.
He changed his name to L.A. Joe.
Yeah, he's giving us a fist pump because he knows it's true.
Might be making that move to the west side pretty soon. Oh, yeah, that was Team Vicious, right? That one, the last one?
Yeah, yes it was.
Oh, okay, yeah. Wait a minute, what was it? Team Vicious is...
No, Team Vicious lost the last one.
Yeah,
Last
Team
one just
Vicious
went to,
lost the last one.
went to Amir's team.
They went to Amir's team. Going through a little button check.
Yeah. The players are talking. There's a little bit of confusion. There's two screens in front of them right now. One is a lagless Asus monitor, and the other behind it is a gigantic 50-inch laggy LG TV, which feels like you're playing online. That's the viewing TV. Don't look at that one.
Right. Okay. This is what I need. You see that bracket over there? Are they taking?
We just lost our bracket, it looks like. Oh, it's back. It's back.
Just gonna write down a couple names. Okay. Can you see?
I'll let Joe and Bobby have it.
That's what we do. I'll take those on the line, but I think mine is
Steinmania using Jin. Lento is in the hands of L.I. Joe, and of course, Alex Valle rocking the classic World Warrior Ryu.
Ordinary guy.
Anti-air, fierce punch with Jin. Goes in for the sweep. Yeah, that's an interesting low attack.
Yeah, you got to do that, the misstep in order to do it, right?
Yep. You got to start with misstep. Ooh, ambiguous splash cross-up.
I'm so scared of Zangief.
Oh, he does not get the rest of the combo. Free damage. You charging him some fireballs, waiting to get that counter hit. A lot of dancing right now, but man, it's surprising how good the footsies of Zangief are actually in this game. He's got some really effective normals and chains on the ground.
Most definitely.
Jin using that special step into uppercut, which is actually safe.
Nice.
Ryu getting good damage off of that EX donkey kick. Oh wow, goes into the standing lights.
Quite a bit too.
Jin tacking out and backing up now. Ooh, good length. And does not get the full.
Oh wow!
That uppercut came out of nowhere. Might have tried to bring in this other character, but it just didn't happen. And there it did. You have to tag in your character really early on those to get the advantage of the block stun. Sometimes it can't be safe if you did it too late.
Time winding down. 15 seconds left.
I just realized the clock, and gets a cross up.
That's how this ends.
And this could be very good.
Ooh, still alive.
Ryu and Rolento.
5 seconds remaining. Zone him out with the fireballs.
Yep. Time is over. Yep. And it goes in the hands of Valle and L.I. Joe. Ooh, special step into that sweep. Barely misses, and Rolento gets the grab. Ooh, special step into the sweep mix-up.
I like that.
Oh, goes back, but Jin avoids it. Rolento trying to poke Jin out of that misstep uppercut, but it's just not going to happen. A lot of spacing right here. Gets that anti-air standing medium punch. Good tech from both players.
It's crazy how that hard kick crosses up like that.
Yeah, that's essentially Jin's cross-up.
Yeah.
This is jumping hard kick, and it can be crazy ambiguous. Very smart. Uses the alpha counter to bring in his character safely.
Uh-oh.
And Viscant is able to take advantage of the frames right after the light, and this is getting pretty painful. Ooh, Ryu with the cancel low forward going in. Stops his approach, but gets the sweep. Zangief's got those great pokes, working his way in there.
Got it.
Once again, more pokes, leads into a cross rush. And Jin gets some pretty good damage, but he leads to a setup after. Ooh, a very late call on Rolento there. That could have been extremely damaging.
For both characters.
Jin gets the overhead, gets the other overhead, but does not follow up with the combo. This, if he chooses to bring in his other character, they're very close in life right now. Very close. And round bounce, 1 second left. Who's it going to go to? Who's it going to go to? Goes once again to L.I. Joe and Alex Valle.
So Alex Valle and L.A. Joe. L.A. Joe.
So much going on with
winning that match.
Two, man.
Yeah, I know, man. It's so hype in here right now.
Ooh, uses the rollback. Puts him into perfect space, and it goes for the raw launcher. Jin gets some pretty good damage with those multiple hits.
Nice space on that.
Interesting use of the overhead. I like that. Once again, goes for the sweep.
That's
Getting
anti-air. That's standing fierce, or?
Yeah, it's standing medium punch.
Okay.
It's really good with Rolento, but it just doesn't do a lot of damage, and you can't really do much after it. So sometimes making that approach can be worth it. Rolento's riding about 25% health here. Any little combo will do it, and he goes right into the EX and brings Ryu safely.
There's a waste of 2, well, not necessarily a waste, but use of 2 bars on that.
Yeah, it at least got Ryu in without taking damage. And Rolento's back up to 50% health in the back right now.
Oh, wow.
See the
That
range
was
on
range on that crazy. That's crazy.
Ryu tossing some plasma. Zangief eating it with his chest.
Just
Not
can't.
now.
Wow. Can continue to put the pressure on.
Brings in Rolento safely. This is looking very good for Scott and Steinmonster.
Chain with it, the launcher. Brings in Jins. Nice. Oh no, drops.
The follow-up. We have 8
Oh
seconds.
no.
And they're just running it out.
Uh-oh.
I don't think there's not enough damage you can do right now. Time is over.
This game's team
One of
running away
those
with that one.
spacing games, like it started off really spacing heavy at the beginning, and then once it went in somebody's favor after like 30, 40 seconds, it was in the game determined it at that point. Time just ran out. Wow. Ooh, jump in
so
full
great.
combo, and that should do even good damage with the multiple hit scaling that Rolento has. I think those
frame
standing
trap.
jabs with Ryu are +2 on block. It's pretty good. Ooh,
Gets
multiple
way out of the
hits.
corner.
Oh, unfortunately, does not get a follow-up with Zangief.
Uh-oh. Gotta be careful with this one.
Ooh, that standing light is so
Oh.
scary. You can see the range on it. Good damage.
Yeah, it is
Only
great
using
damage.
1 bar.
Oh.
Looked like it was supposed to be something else.
Proper punish. Okay. We have Team Alex Valle. They run the last match, right?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, okay. And so it's like it's 1-0 right now.
It's 1-0.
So seems like
Viscon's
Team
team trying to
Viscan's
take
team
it back.
bringing it back. Up 1 round on this
A lot
one.
of patience going on right now.
Yes,
both
it is.
both teams sitting on a pretty similar amount of health, but L.I. Joe and Alex Valle are riding a little bit more. Wow, gets that
It's hard to get
anti-air.
in there with
This
Zangief.
is looking in good favor right now for Rolento and Ryu.
Ooh, it's the grab.
Oh, they just need
Tags it.
one good solid hit, and that could do it. But just not enough time. Round's even right now.
As Valle's team.
This is round point. That's going to go to Alex Valle and L.I. Joe. Jin using those special step uppercuts, which are safe. Ooh,
Oh.
gets the glitch overhead. I think that might have been patched already on the PS3 version, but it's still here on
It's
the
still here.
Xbox.
Here to stay. Taxing Geef. Keeping that corner pressure. It's pretty decent, but getting record out of it.
Oh, but misses the hurricane kick. That was weird.
That's kind of weird, yeah.
Wow.
Bounce.
EX green hand through everything. Ryu flying away. Now there's a little bit of spacing with fireballs.
So much patience, man.
Charge canceling, yep.
That's one thing I got to work on too. Is I don't have
Patience
any
is tough in
patience.
these games, especially in this one, which
Yeah.
is extremely footsie heavy. One little touch leads to 40% with most teams.
Nice jump in. Be careful on that before he gets DP.
Those standing normals from Zangief are so intense. Oh no! Pretty good damage, pretty good damage. It gives a chance for the tag-in to happen, and Jin is in safely. 20 seconds left on the clock. Most of these guys have been spacing out most of this game, and this is gonna hurt. There was an accidental, looks like easy combo in the air.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it
Oh,
just
it
doesn't
just
do
closes out?
any damage. It does like 100 damage by itself. But with 7 seconds left, I'm not too sure there's anything that Ryu and Rolento can do
Uh-oh.
against this. That one goes
To Team Fizz.
Jin and Zangief.
Team Viscant. It's 1-1 right now. See if they just gonna close this one out.
Ooh. Crouching medium punch, crouching medium kick into follow-up. Good stuff. Some decent damage. If Jin has those setups, man, if you don't roll out,
Yeah.
it's so hard to see what's going on. Ooh, it's the anti-hit, counter hit in the air, but it's not a counter. Wow. Jin really taking advantage of that low into the overhead. You don't see that a lot from many Jins, but it's very fast. He's riding only about 25% health and gets thrown once more. Jin probably looking for a time to hit,
Oh!
and
It could have been.
as Rolento's getting
Pretty
juggled in
deadly.
the air by fireballs, Zangief just walks in. Goes for the EX. Brings in Ryu safely. Costs 2 meters,
Yeah.
but is worth it.
Yeah.
Ooh. A lot of dancing right now.
Some more patience going on here. Spit spacing. Careful, give Ryu. He's slowly pushing him into the corner.
Ryu's got that really fast sweep as well. You got to be careful. Ooh, low forward fireball once again. Chooses to get out of there, but it's similar to like the recent iterations of Street Fighter 4 that doesn't go as far as you would like. Ooh, gets that low once again.
Oh, goes for the
Goes for the
overhead.
raw launcher, which avoids medium and low attacks. Jin misses the combo.
Back out of there, Jin.
7 seconds left on the clock, and
Oh no!
this could do it. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
did that
know.
do it?
Apparently, everyone disappointed in that one.
Very good effort, though.
I even thought that Jin had that.
Team Fire win that last round. See if Team Viscant can bring it back.
Using that low forward into special step uppercut still. Ooh,
Overhead.
overhead. You can cancel halfway through his chain combo and go into a link combo, so that's what I think what he's trying to do. Crouching Fierce into Shinshoryu. Using those standing jabs.
Oh,
Wow. Chooses
Yeah,
to use the
Tetsu.
alpha counter, 1 meter to get off. Oh no.
Oh,
This is
no.
some, oh, he
Danger.
chose not to use
Oh,
the EX.
no.
That goes to L.I. Joe and Alex Valle.
Team Viscant.
So I think myself and Rennick are going to go up against Utex and Micross. So I'll be right back. I'm going to go get blown up.